Hello everyone. I want to thank you for joining us tonight and thank you for coming to support Tanya and the launch of her new Rodan and Fields business. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and how I got involved in Rodan and Fields, and then I'm going to go into a little bit about the company and the brand and how the doctor started this massive billion-dollar brand that they have going now. So again, like I said, my name is Mandy Irwin. I'm a mom. I have two boys who are 10 and 11 at this point, married, and we live in Estevan, Saskatchewan. My background was actually in finance, so I have no business being in a skincare business, is what I like to say. But while I love my finance career, I always had the dream of owning my own business. So thankfully, 5 years ago, my husband and I got the opportunity to open up a Tim Hortons franchise here in Estevan. And guys, we thought it was our dream come true. However, it has been long days running a 24/7 business, looking after a staff of 40 plus, putting through 1,800 customers a day can really get exhausting. And for a long time, I felt like I was just really going through robot mode. I didn't feel like myself. I lost a lot of my drive and my passion. At that point, I was introduced to Rodan and Fields. So I actually have a girlfriend who works at a couple of different spas in BC who was using the products on her clients. And she just posted on Facebook one day saying, thanks for supporting my business. So being the good friend that I was, I messaged her right away and said, what is it? What are you doing? Tell me more. So she shared a little bit more about the products. Now, my first hesitation was, I have so many products that I'm not currently using sitting in that drawer that I call my product graveyard in my bathroom. What am I doing buying more skincare? So when I learned about the 60-day money-back guarantee, that I could support her in business, plus have the confidence in the products, knowing that I could get my money back should this not be for me, I was sold. It was a no-brainer. I started using the reverse regimen in April, and in August, I'm sitting in a hockey rink with a bunch of other spring hockey moms that I hadn't seen in a few months, and we were just talking about what we had been up to. One of the other moms there said, actually, I have partnered with the doctors at Creative Proactive, and I've started a business with Rodan and Fields. She's like, I think Mandy uses it too. Guys, I took over the conversation. I was so excited about the changes that I had seen in my skin, how it was feeling, the sun damage that was slowly going away. So I was sharing that with all of them, super excited. As I'm getting more excited and passionate about sharing everything with them, they're getting excited. They're self-diagnosing themselves and they're telling this other mom what it is that they think that they need to order. I got in the vehicle that day thinking, what the heck did I just do? Maybe I should look into this business. Now remember, I have no room on my plate. I have a very, very full plate, but so do we all, right? And so it's just finding those pockets of time where you might want to or have the ability to work this into your life. So the following week, I connected with my friend that had introduced me to Rodan and Fields, and she immediately got me on a phone call with her business partner, Carolee Lawson out of Calgary. Now, Carolee exudes everything about this business that we love. She's passionate, she's exciting, she's engaging. So while her and I were talking on the phone, I was feeling that same thing. However, I still felt that wall. I was still a little bit hesitant, feeling like I was going to fail. I wasn't going to be able to do this. I didn't know enough people. And so all while she's talking, excuse me, I'm also worrying about the money aspect of this. Now remember, I came from a lucrative financial background with my own paycheck, that I didn't have to tell my husband what I was spending, when I was spending it. And here I was now having to disclose that I was going to spend $800 or $1,000 on skincare. And it could potentially just sit in the corner of my office and collect dust. I was nauseous, sick to my stomach, to be perfectly honest. Carolee got to the point in our conversation where she was talking about recognition and incentives. And one of the programs at the time was called Fast Start. It's now called Spark, and it's amazing. So she talked about the Fast Start program. And basically, with both programs, the premise behind it is that you have your first 3 to 4 months to start growing a team and to start working your business. And when you have 2 business partners join you and you help them to launch their business as well, you get your entire kit gifted back to you. The CEO in me, the entrepreneur in me, knew that was a no-brainer. Now remember, I had just spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this brick and mortar franchise with no promise of return on investment. Whereas these 2 brilliant doctors have already set up this business for me. All I have to do is start sharing it And you're going to gift me my entire investment back in those first 2 months? Yes. So I said to Carolee right then and there, still being hesitant, that yes, I was going to sign up. I was going to do this. I was going to get my kit back. But after 60 days, if this business wasn't for me, don't bother me. That was the mindset that I had going in. Now guys, what I found, obviously I didn't quit after those first 2 months. I have built an incredible team. I have reconnected with people that I haven't seen since high school. Finding a reason to talk to them every couple of days or once a week now is amazing. Not only that, I've had the ability to really expand my network and meet some amazing people that I didn't or wouldn't have known because of Rodan and Fields. Many people on my team that is the case, and Tanya's one of those. Her and I still haven't met in person, you guys, but I feel like she's one of my friends. We connect on a daily basis. We're talking constantly. We're helping one another to grow our businesses, and it's really the most exciting time. So before I turn it off over to her to let you check out the products, wash your face, I encourage you, try them out. You will not believe the difference in the feel of your skin after just one wash. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about our brand. So you've all heard of Rodan and Fields. Maybe it was just since Tanya started her business. Maybe it was before. But basically, the power of our brand is amazing. The credibility of our doctors is unmatched. Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields are two of the most well-known and successful dermatologists on the planet. Now, thankfully, I never had to use Proactive, but they really did create a household name with it. I wasn't using it, but I still knew what it was. So Rodan and Fields actually started in high-end retail stores, Nordstrom, Henry Blundell's, Bloomingdale's, and what they quickly realized with the rise in social media, coupled with the downturn in the economy, people were no longer going into those brick and mortar franchises or brick and mortar buildings to purchase what they were looking for. They were going to people like you and me and saying, hey, what are you using? What are you loving? So it was really confirmed that the retail stores were no longer the place they needed to be. Our doctors were the people that changed that. They were the very first brand to strategically pull out of brick and mortar business and place themselves into the e-commerce avenue. Brilliant. Just like these brilliant doctors decided to market Proactive on infomercials back in the 80s and people thought they were crazy, this is another one of those big decisions that paid off for them. This business is simple. We have no home parties, regardless of where you may be right now. We do not carry inventory and we do not deliver our products. The reason that Tanya is hosting her big business launch tonight is to just share with you all. It's easier to share with a group of people in a room rather than one person one-on-one numerous times over and over. And then you guys get to experience it all together. Our warehouse is in Calgary. It ships directly to your customers, so you can literally place an order while sitting in line waiting to pick up your kids at school. If you do nothing else tonight, don't overthink this. I will never say that this is easy, as nothing that's worth it ever is, but it is smart, it is truly simple, and it is a business model that works. So go out there, check out all those products, let Tanya tell you about what she's using, what she's loving, and please complete the solution tool if you haven't already, and make sure to go through and figure out what regimen is recommended for you so that you can get trying it. 60-day money-back guarantee, support your friend, no-brainer. Have a great night, everyone.